All right, we're up to race number 5 on the card. This is the Westbeat 3-year-old handicap over the 1200 metres. We'll be taking a look at Centrum, also Mansion House. Catch up with Johnny Clayt, who rode Mansion House at the trials on Monday. Given Vision and Demands Attention, 2 3-year-olds that are in brilliant form coming out of a very strong race. And also catch up with your man Peter Nucky talking about Given Vision.
Other runners include Marty, Demands Attention, who we will take a look at. Danceworks, who's had the 2 starts this preparation and just struggled to really hit his top form. Stars in My Veins, the blinkers on for her first up assault from the Colin Pierce stables. Summer Crossing, who was a bit disappointing last start after a good run first up in that 1,000-metre event. Blueless, who trialled very well at Lark Hill. I was down there and I've seen the trial against pretty good horses. Also Collinard and Fiery Flyer. And the other one to keep an eye on, Second Omen. Very disappointing last start, when a bit of a flop when 9 of 11 at Belmont.
Yeah, certainly was Second Omen. Very disappointing indeed. But the horse we'll look at first off is Mansion House. Now, he was one of the stars of the summer. Won the Lustia Classic. Damien Oliver rode Mansion House on this occasion. We go to the Belmont trials on Monday. Johnny Clayt's got the ride in those brown colours, tracking up the speed, finishes off very nicely behind Tumblr.
On the outside, Stratazoa presses on, leads half a length. Bon Royale maintains the inside running, and with a beautiful camp just off them is Tumblr. 3 lengths away, Mansion House. And forget about Strategic Choice and also Polish Rain. They straighten up. Stratazoa with a narrow advantage. Bon Royale the inside. Now hooking 3 deep and running on is Tumblr. Others headed by Mansion House. Bon Royale, Stratazoa, and now Tumblr tries to join in. Mansion House deeper still. 100 to run. Stratazoa and Tumblr. Tumblr, Stratazoa and Mansion House coming now. Tumblr the leader. Mansion House is going to put in a late bid. Too late. Tumblr narrowly over Mansion House.
Wes Cameron caught up with Mansion House's rider Johnny Clayt during the week, and this is what he had to say.
Go in his trial?
Yeah, he did everything perfect. He wasn't out there to break any records or anything like that. He especially just had to pass in front of the stewards and use it as a fitness thing. He ran second, and it was a nice second without going over the top.
Interrupted campaign leading up to the Derby last time in. He just showed that much ability, but...
Yeah, well, the way he won the Lustia, no ordinary horse can do it the way he did, and he ended up winning soft. So there's a fair bit in the tank there.
Any hope with 61?
He's not without a chance, that's for sure.
Well, you talk about riders in good form. Johnny Clayt, his strike rate would have been huge over the last week. Remember, he went to York, got home there on Dante's Oak. He went up to Roban and won the Cup up there. 2 rides at Belmont on Wednesday for a first and a close second. So Clayty really in good form at the moment. He's in good form, but one man who's in top form, and our leading rider, William Pike, to the last run of Centrum ridden by this man. He's back 3rd from last in the Michael Pateman colours.
Campo de Grano headed off, Valiance and Casper Cowboy 3rd. They're a length and a half to the favourite Centrum, being followed then on the outside by Battle Emblem, who's shading Lead Motif. Campo de Grano coming along to the 500, leading the way clearly. The breakers a length and a half on Valiance, and then Casper Cowboy straightening up 3rd. Tracking him around the bend is Centrum, so they swing and straighten at the 300, and Campo de Grano, already the gauge reading empty, he's gone. Casper Cowboy joined him. Centrum now quickly draws alongside of Casper Cowboy. Casper Cowboy, though, fights back Centrum. Pike hard at work, can't get to him. Casper Cowboy's holding Centrum, and Casper Cowboy was too good. Casper Cowboy held out the favourite Centrum.
Yeah, he was absolutely jog-trotting, wasn't he, in that occasion? Thought he'd run past Casper Cowboy, but the chestnut dug deep and held that run. But it's still a good run all the same.
It was a good run. He was favourite on that occasion, and his effort was good. Casper Cowboy really dug deep and was too good on the day, but going to 1200, I'll have no problem at all throwing Centrum into my selections.
All right, these 2 horses are going particularly well. They're about to have a look at Given Vision in the pink and Demands Attention in those blue colours. Particularly impressed with the run here of Demands Attention. It was against the bias of the day. We'll talk a little bit more about it after we watch the runs.
Back on the inside, Kim Luck further back then to Swiss Watch with Summer Crossing. Back then to Given Vision around the outside. Also going forward there was Buster's Icon and Spitfire taking off. With Sienna Lass back behind those was Demands Attention right off the tracker. And he's back towards the tail of the field with Ima Khan drifting back to about second last. And back with him was Greta Bridge. They swing for home and Danny Bow in the centre just in front of Kim Luck, who's getting up on the inside. Then Swiss Watch down the outside further back to Given Vision angling back to the inside from Topeka. Then Sienna Lass and Ima Khan, Danny Bow just in front. Kim Luck hard against the fences, coming back strongly and right down the outside. Demands Attention and Spitfire are coming with him. Demands Attention out after Given Vision. It's Given Vision hard ridden just in front of Demands Attention, and Given Vision gets in. Given Vision beat Demands Attention third. I think Kim Luck on the inside just ahead of Spitfire.
Wes Cameron caught up with Peter Nucky during the week, and this is what he had to say about Given Vision's last win.
Good fighting win last time out over Demands Attention. What do you make of his chances on Saturday?
Yeah, well, he's drawn well again, which is good. The last two runs he's had, he's drawn very well, and he's capitalised on those runs, and he's had a lot of luck go his way. And yeah, I think it's a similar sort of scenario this Saturday. He's going to pose out probably not that far off the pace, and yeah, no, I expect him to be right in the finish.
What about the field? Is it a similar sort of field? It looks a little bit stronger on paper.
Yeah, it's similar. There's a few of the other horses that were unlucky behind him, Demands Attention especially, and he meets his better in the barrier and the weights, but. You know, our horse has improved from first to second up, and now he should improve again to the third run. So there probably won't be a lot between the two of them.
Yeah, well, I think you penned an article about any Price will do, because John Price trains Given Vision and Ross Price, his brother, trains Demands Attention. And I thought on the day, Demands Attention was the run of the day at the Belmont Midweeks Wednesday week ago, because you had to be near the rail. It got out wide with a massive weight and just hurtled home. And geez, in good form, that horse.
He was. It was a big effort, Demands Attention. He drew wide, and you had to be up there on the pace and towards the fence on the day, and he was not given much luck at all out there, punching the breeze throughout, swung very wide on the corner and couldn't run past Given Vision on the day, but I suggest they'll be turning it around this week.
All right, look, selections here in race number 5. I'm going with 2 Centrum. I think that form's just a little stronger. It's Saturday form. It's Casper Cowboy, who I really rate as a horse, and I rate Centrum as well. I can just see him getting the 1 out, 1 back, 1 out, 2 back sort of a trip. I think that's going to be the place to be on Saturday, and Centrum to flash home and win with Paul Harvey aboard. 5 Given Vision with the draw, just ahead of 3 Demands Attention. Nothing between them in second and third.
And you got one for the quartets up there in Singapore.
One
players.
for the quartet. One for the quartet. Yeah, well, we'll go with number 6, Stars in My Veins. Blinkers go on. Interesting move from Colin Pearce, just ahead of 1 Mansion House. So we'll whack in 6 there, Stars in My Veins. What about yourself?
For me, number 3, Demands Attention on top. It was a huge win, a huge effort last start, when second to Given Vision, and I think he'll turn it around this week, Demands Attention. To beat number 2, Centrum, Paul Harvey goes on board with the suspension of Willie Pike, and the winner, number 5, Given Vision, after a good report from Peter Nucky to run third. And if you're playing the quartets up there in Singapore, throw in number 7, Summer Crossing. It was a good run 2 starts ago, and a bit of a flop last start, but didn't have a very good run. And I think you can expect quite an improved performance from number 7, Summer Crossing.